Oh. Alright. Alright, let's load this up. I was just waiting for you to get in. Let me turn off my light. Alright, so this is going to be the final house of the trilogy, at least for my part. Then I was thinking, since we already did this world, we should probably find more stuff to build. I mean, I wouldn't know what. I was thinking a road to like connect it all, kind of. But who knows? Who knows what it'll end up being? But yeah, what happened yesterday? I stayed up the whole night streaming. Stayed up the whole night, and now I have 2 viewers. I'm going up in the world. I stayed up the whole night streaming, doing this thing right here. Uh, whatever this thing is, whatever that is. You know what? I'll let this guy go. I'll let him go. You're free. This guy, well, I think he's fine there. Right. So I was thinking, like, this thing is gonna be kind of difficult. Now that I think about it, like this was like the easy house. This was like the medium house. And I think now we're gonna be on the hard house. Because what I realized, what I wanted to do, is I wanted to get the elevation from the back of the house, which means that the house probably when I make it, it's not going to be on the same level as this. It's probably going to be like, at least from the back portion, it's going to be, a little bit higher. So I'm not so sure how I'm going to do that, but we should just get started with, however, I gotta clear my inventory. This might be a long, oh my god. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to clear my inventory. There we go. Alright. This might be a little bit difficult, but we will see. So, if I want to do the elevation, let me pull it up on Google. Let me pull my address up on Google. Right. It is kind of on a hill. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I will make it bigger and wide enough. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will make it bigger and wider. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. I should just do elevation now, right? In a sense that I want it to be like, alright, I gotta think. What's the space in between these houses? Like, I want to make sure it's spaced out far enough. I think I will start it like right here. I think I will get the elevation right. It always starts off pretty slow. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I think. Do you think this is right to like make it elevated? You think that this would be the correct thing to do? I'm not so sure. This is kind of like me experimenting. So I was thinking about it when I was in the shower. Like I gotta get this. I gotta get it elevated somehow. Like it's gotta start elevated, I think. Or something like that. And I just lost a viewer right now. But it's like, how elevated should it really be? Maybe I should do like the back lift first. Maybe I should start with the back. Huh. Since that's really where the hill is. This one might be difficult to make. Alright, I think I'm just gonna make it 3 tall like that. And this will be like the foundation for the house. I'll probably make this wider anyways. Or at least the land that's gonna be on. Not that it's on a mountain or anything. I am curious on how this is gonna turn out. Here, maybe I have a potion of swiftness. Make this go faster. And slowness. There we go. Just, this part might be really long. So I'm just gonna keep going as far, because this isn't gonna be like just the house. This is gonna be the yard and all that. So this plot has to be really huge. Okay, if you think it's satisfying, then that's good. No. Maybe we might not even finish this one today. I don't even know. But we'll at least get a good start on it. Because it's going to be pretty big. And I really don't know, because the rooms are kind of abstract. Even more so than like the Arizona house. It's really like abstract. I hope this isn't like hope this doesn't like dox me. But this is like the whole yard too, or at least that's what it's going to be. This is going to be all the way from the front to the back. So however big this is going to be like the house, what it's going to stand on, and the yard. So it has to be big. This can always be bigger too. That's the thing. Plotting this out will be pretty bad. So, like, okay, keep in mind, like, I gotta think. This is me barbecuing right here. There's gonna be the edge of the cliff, you know? Like, that's gotta be, like, what it's gotta be. That's gotta be, like, the sense I'm going for the cliff. And there's gonna be a fence all around this since it's gated. I was so nervous yesterday when the power went out. I was like, oh my god, all that work is gone. I might honestly like keep this spoiled on a thumb drive or something like that. I don't even know how to do it. It's possible, I know that. I used to try to keep Minecraft worlds on like hard drives and stuff like that, which I might actually have. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure if I have a Minecraft world on a hard drive. Yeah, thumb drive. It's kind of trippy because it blends in with the normal ground. I don't know how big it is in a sense. It can always be bigger though. I'll just keep going. I think I'm gonna keep going until I end like that tree area, kind of like. Right, so I'm right here right now. Yeah, so it's around here. So I got a few more blocks to go. So I want this backyard to be. It doesn't have to be super, you know, like that, but I just want it to be around the same. It doesn't have to be symmetric with the other yards. I mean, look at this. This yard, it doesn't even have a yard. I'll do another tour of these houses too, because I like them. I'm glad and I'm happy with how both of them turned out, honestly. So I just gotta hope that this one is the same. And this one's gonna be a challenge, but it should be the best one since, you know, I I don't have to really go off of pictures as much since I actually live here. I think I'm gonna end there. So this is the furthest backyard, and this is the front. Okay, maybe it needs to be a little bit bigger. I just want to be safe. So I'm gonna go like 3 more blocks. Just because because I want to make sure this will be the cliff area, technically. Technically the cliff area. And we'll come back down here and then, oh, don't tell me make it larger. Don't say it. Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that. Just because I don't know how big it is, but I think it's around like here. Alright, so we got the elevated, and then I'll do a flyby. We'll see how large it is, honestly. I'm probably gonna make it wider, just because I don't have much faith in it, in the size. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think the house could fit here? This is the whole house and yard. I'll go off what you say. If you think I should make it longer, just not, don't have it in terms of wide. Have it in terms of length. Do you think the front of the house can be someplace like, let's just say here? Alright, the front of the house would probably be like somewhere along that, and the back, it might need to be wider. Now that I think about it, the back door, yeah, it's gonna need to be wider. Just to play it safe, I think it should be a little bit wider, a little bit longer. Alright, we're gonna do that then. Because I don't want to mess with the size. I cannot mess with the size. Cannot mess with the size. I'm gonna make it even longer now. Let's see. I'll put yeah, maybe I should make the backyard first. That's what I'm thinking now. I'm thinking I should make it first. Just to have like a layout of like, because I feel like nailing that cliff area might be a little tricky. So I might just start with that first, oddly enough. Before I actually do like the rest of the house. And of course I'm going to make this wider. Probably like that. I'll make it one more. I think I'm gonna make like placements of like where I will imagine everything's going to be before I start building, because this is one I do not want to mess up. Yeah, so I feel like like a sidewalk. This is what I'm thinking. I feel like the sidewalk would be here somewhat, something like that. And then obviously this will be like the driveway, a little bit area. And maybe, but do I need to make this longer? Maybe I need to make like this come out a little bit more. I'm gonna need to grab photos. Like this could be the sidewalk. Like what I'm thinking is like then this will be something like the road or whatever. And then this will be like more road, and then we'll just like it's kind of slanting in a way. And this will just be to give it that kind of hill kind of look, I guess. That would be like the sidewalk. I haven't even started building it yet. It's kind of like crazy. Sidewalk and the road will just be whatever. It's not going to be the actual block for the road, but it'd be something like that. Kind of like, I just want to make sure it looks like elevated properly. Like, I don't know. This, what would this be here? This would have to be, it would have to be, alright, so if this is a sidewalk, this would have to be like the literal property of the house, which would be, let me see, like the photo of the house. Right, okay. I see what I can actually do here. So, the house is, the road is kind of slanted. So instead of like being straight, I don't even know why I know that. So the sidewalk is gonna have to be like something like out of here. It's gonna have to be like something like, because it's curving, and then this whole thing will be the house, and like from here on it'd be like, you know, this will be kind of like the side of the yard, and then like right here would be like the lemon tree. So we might even have to make it a little bit wider. Unless, I feel like that's too big though. That's like way too big. So yeah, this is some house, isn't it? This might be really difficult. I'm just trying to like imagine like where everything would be. So like if I let me just get the foundation of the house going. So say, okay, this is like, most of this is going to be the driveway. Like how much do I want the driveway to be? The driveway is going to be like, where I want the driveway to be. See, I'm trying to figure out, is this part of it's going to be the driveway too? Or like at what point does it become the sidewalk? Is like what I'm trying to find out. Is it like this? That's the sidewalk, and the driveway is going down to it, and the sidewalk kind of gets a little bit more kind of as it curves, as it curves more down. Kind of like something like that. That's what I'm trying to like figure out. Like at what point does the sidewalk like once I get this driveway going. Maybe I should start with the road. See, because it's not really like it's obvious. This is why it's hard, because it's obvious that's a hill right here in the backyard. Because you look over, clearly it's a little bit of a hill, a little bit of a drop, right? It's not obvious that's a hill from the front. It's really not supposed to be that obvious that's a hill from the front. So that's the problem. Yeah. No, we'll get it. We'll get it. I'll just gotta like figure out the foundation of it and stuff like that. Once I figure out like how to it will be done, right? So like the length of driveway too is gonna be a question. I think like this will be like perfectly fine. Like this length. I'll just set it like that. This is clearly going to be the length of the driveway, which means that the house will start, like the garage and stuff will start like, because you're going to need a little bit for the yard, which means the house will actually start like right here, kind of. But I think I might make like the actual driveway like this block. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. I think I might just make it this block, but for now, this will be the driveway, right? It would be like that's the garage, right? And I'm rebuilding probably all this, and then the actual house. Okay, the roof doesn't actually look that hard to make. Now thinking about it, we'll do this for the roof, or not the roof. So that means this will be. This has to be. There has to be a fence here, or it's gonna look different probably when I actually do it. But that'll be the fence. If that's the garage. Right, this is the gate. The gate will probably be like that. Right. That's the fence. You walk in. This will probably have to be that might have to be taller a little bit. The roof will probably be hanging like that, or like the tip of the thing. I'm like looking at it as I'm doing it, which means that, okay, right. So essentially the house will start here, which means what's going to be, maybe it is too wide in a sense. I don't know. Let me start building it as that'd be the garage. Then it's going to be coming in here a little bit. This will be the second garage. That's a little bit smaller. This thing will be here. It's not going to look like this, by the way, trust me. This is just the layout. I'm just trying to get the layout of everything. That will be that. Then we'll have this being built up. This is going to have its own kind of roof here. Kind of like, well, I just want to see how it's going to look. These are just placement blocks at this point. This will have its own roof. And it'll go up. It's going to have its own roof here. I'm going to have it go up one more. Okay, we actually are getting somewhere. That's the thing. We actually are getting somewhere. Believe it or not, we are getting somewhere. I'm gonna have to. That means this might come out a little bit more. If this is the driveway, this might come out a little bit more. But how tall would I want to make this compared to the window? Probably be like that, which means that. Okay, which means that the roof would probably be like. You've seen this area before. This is my garage. Which means the roof would have to be like that. It's going to be like. Will that be how high it would be? For like the whole garage, it'd be like. Thing is, this is bigger than the other one. So this will be hanging down like that. Okay, there we go. And this goes up a little bit. This is a lot of work just for like making it kind of like temporary a little bit, right? Just trying to see how this works. Yeah, it's going to be like that. This will be like, there'd be windows here. Oh, okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. That's temporary because that's not symmetric, and I'm gonna need to make that symmetric. Wait, can I make it symmetric? Uh-oh. So imagine there'd be windows, like, okay. There needs to be 3 windows though, that's the thing. Yeah, I know, it won't be symmetric. So I'll have to make this one more wider. So how do you like the house so far? Yeah, I know. If I do move again, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be easy to build on Minecraft. It's gonna be like a mansion. It'll be like a mansion. Okay, I'll make it one more wider. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna make it one more wider this way. So in a sense, it'd be like this instead. Instead, it starts here. This will be the start of the. So in a sense, the windows will be like. What happened? Did I make it symmetric? That's not symmetric. What? Wait a minute. There's supposed to be windows throughout like every single one of these too. That's the thing. Okay, that can be symmetric right there. Maybe this has to be larger too, I think. This will have to be larger because there's gonna have to be windows in here. I'm gonna make it one more larger. In a sense, that's what we're looking at. So these windows have to be. How did that not work? Okay. Okay, I see what I did here. Because I made it one larger, this is gonna have to be shaven down. Then, Wait a minute, what? Okay, how does this not work then with the windows? I'm confused. This should be a window here. Should be a window here. Should be a window here. That should be symmetric. It is symmetric. I think I was just didn't see it correctly. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on then. Alright. Okay, wait, how do I do this? Alright. That goes like that. And that goes like that there. Okay. Yeah, so that's the garage working. And this whole thing is gonna be like, similar. I'm gonna replace all this anyways. I just want to make sure I got like somewhat of the layout here, because I think this connects. I don't know if someone else would be building this. I don't know if I'd be doing it, right. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it. Yeah, see, that looks nice. That looks really nice, and it looks accurate if it's the right color. All right, now I'm not gonna spend much time on here because I want to get the length of it. I want to get the length of this side. So this is, how long do I want to make this though? That's the thing. I'll have to look at photos. But there's going to be like rocks here and like palm trees and stuff like that. It's going to be like palm trees. It's going to be like palm trees. There's going to be like palm trees. The garbage can is going to have to be probably like something like that. It's going to have to be 3 of them. The garbage can. Which means that this will be the wall of the entire, and stuff like that. Alright, this is already looking accurate. somewhat accurate. We'll build that up. And I'm just zooming in on the photo here, but I'm gonna go one more, and this is like where it's gonna like turn. So this is like, this will be the front. And this will essentially be like that. And the width of it would be something I get to kind of decide, I guess. The width of this would be like this. So imagine this is the width. You walk all the way here, whatever. You step up. There's steps. And this is the front door, like right here. That's the front door. You walk in. This is the actual house right here. So essentially, the house from the front door starts here. Alright, so that means the back is gonna be, I think we got a good length to it. Maybe just a little bit longer, but we'll see when I actually get there. But this is like essentially like what it will be. And so that's how long that this is gonna be. Alright, I'm gonna look up the actual address instead of using just Google Maps. No, I think I need to look up the actual address. Okay, thank God there is like an address. Oh my gosh, no, don't tell me there's only one photo. No way. Well, I actually don't need photos, I guess, but oh, what? Is there not any photos of it? Okay, here we go. I found a different web. No, they want me to sign in for this crap? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why'd I have to sign in to see my own house? I ain't walking outside. It's like too much. There's gotta be someone's gotta be leaking my someone's gotta be leaking my address. Come on now. Someone's gotta be having it here. No, that's not it. Dang. Now I'm wishing that like I took photos instead of a video, but alright. My Snapchat memories are gonna be the one that's gonna help me with this. Hopefully it wasn't too far. Okay, good. Thank God you saved all this. I don't think I went out to the front though. Oh man, I don't think I did. Okay, I'll just have to eyeball it from the room. Okay, so this is like, depending on how big the garage I want it to be. Because there's a second pillar here. This is what I'm looking at. There's a second pillar here somewhere, but I want to make it accurate to wherever the window is. See, this is the garage, right? Oh, yeah, the garage is gonna have to be. So this is gonna have to be pushed back even more. So this is my side of the garage, which is the garage is gonna have to be as big as. Okay, yeah, this thing's gonna be a whole lot bigger. I'm just gonna say the garage is gonna be this big. Yeah. I'll just say the garage is going to be that big. That's going to be the door. Or wait, that's going to be the door. There's going to be another door here, but we're not going to use it. Oh, no, yeah, actually, I'll place it. So there's going to be another door right here. And this should lead out. My memory. Yeah, it should lead out like kind of right next to the garbage cans. Which means Garbage can's gonna be like that. I'll be fine. Come out, garbage, open up the grate, walk out all the way. Walking out all the way. So this is technically the drive-thru right here. Walking out. Walking out all the way. You go to the sidewalk. Placing the garbage can here. Essentially. Oh wait, no, placing the garbage can here. Alright. Something like that. Something along the lines like that, I guess. Okay, so that's how big the garage is going to be. It's going to be complicated. There's still going to need to be a yard here thing, though. So that means there's going to have to be palm trees, right? There's going to have to be palm trees right here. But how much do I want to make it from the actual gate? Which will be like that. Because this is all fenced off too. That's the thing, it's a straight fence. Till it turns. Okay, so is this... It's kinda... Okay, so this is gonna mirror, wherever this ends, it's gonna have to mirror the sidewalk. Essentially. That's the start of it. Which means that the palm trees will be like right here. The palm tree will be like right here. And there'll be another one. I'm gonna put another one like right here. Yeah, they're gonna be close to each other. Technically, in a way. Which means that... But that'd be kind of like blocking like this a little bit. Okay, it needs to be more closer to the... This needs to be longer then. That's what... It's the front that needs to be longer. This needs to be much longer. Which means I just want to make sure I'm not going too far. That's fine. Which means this is all going to be the driveway too. So the length of the driveway, like, totally is... It's crazy. I don't even know why it's like such a big driveway. How long am I going to want to make this though? That's the thing. So I'm just going to use this as the driveway for now. Because essentially that's what it is. Can this go on? Huh. It's gonna mess up a lot of stuff. Anyways, so this is essentially, but there's gonna be grass area here for the palm trees, which will be something like this. I just gotta decide how long I want to make this. So the complicated thing is this whole area kind of has to curve. That's the weird part of it. So essentially, like, from wherever the sidewalk is, it's gonna have to like curve with it. Kind of like, let me just get the fence layout, because then I can judge the curvature. If that's where it's going to end. Which means that this will be the grass area. Which means it's gonna have to look like something like that. It's gonna have to look something like that. It'll be looking like something like that. That's what I'm thinking. It's as close as a curvature I can get in this game. But then this section is gonna be like rocks, right? So the palm trees are actually in the rock area. The rock. So they're gonna be like there, technically, in a way, and it's gonna be like bushes here. It's gonna be like bushes. I feel like it's gonna be too tight. It might have to be bigger again. I don't know how much further I can make this though, without it looking alien. Without it looking like an alien, like an alien house. So the back might be actually bigger than it. No, it's gonna be a huge house. So we'll see. It's gonna be like rocks in the area. So if this is essentially where it ends, then what happens is it comes out this way. And it gets lower like that. And this is where the elevation changes, because it slightly gets lower. And then this is right. And then get this, the sidewalk starts here. Okay, so this is kind of what it's gonna look like. So the sidewalk is gonna have to like come up here. So that the elevation is kind of like, it's kind of like that. That's the elevation part right here. So you're probably thinking like you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Uh, well, no, actually, the sidewalk can't be here. So all of this is going to be driveway, or all this is going to be driveway technically. Um, I just want to make it look. This will be, I'll use mud bricks. Okay, how does this look? It's kind of what it's like. Technically, this is like mud bricks too. Not actual mud bricks, but that's like just the color of it. It looks nice. Hopefully, well, this part, I mean, this is, obviously I'm changing like all the blocks. This isn't going to be the driveway thing. I just trying to like, yeah, I could see it coming together too. Just trying to like make it like how the curvature works compared to. Okay, wait, so this is the corner. Some of this is going to have to be dirt as well. It's going to have to be bigger, right? Some of this is going to have to be. So the actual layout is going to have to be all around. So I probably won't be changing this block right here. This is probably going to stay this pillar. Because that's kind of how it's supposed to look like that. And there's going to be like a light on it and stuff like that. So that's the real, this is the real like end point of the thing, right? So that's going to be the real end point of it. So I just got to figure out how to. And this is an endpoint too, because the sidewalk starts here. So we're probably not going to use all of this right here, but we're going to use this part. So the house faces that way, but it starts like this. We're going to view it from this way, kind of. So this is stupid. So it looks, the house looks this way, but we're going to view it from this way. Who made this thing? Alright, so just to like theorize on it, this is all going to be like rock right here. This is all going to be rock. So it's going to be more like, because that's not driveway. So it's like, how big do I want the rocks? The rock. It's like, how big do I want the rock to be? How big should the rock be today? I mean, that's kind of as close as I can, I guess, like that. I might have to change it a little bit, like, it can't be totally accurate, but yeah. Then this is gonna be grass here. Well, wait, this might actually have to be bigger now that I think about it. The rock parts, and then it's gonna start like that. Then it starts like that, and there's gonna be a tree. It's gonna be a tree like here. And then in front of it, kind of to the side. There's gonna be a tree. It's gonna be another tree here, I guess. And another one here. And then it's gonna start in grass. I'll just, cause I know they're trees. They're gonna be long trees too. So there's gonna be trees. Then there's gonna be like bushes and stuff there. No, I'm not gonna add that though. The rocks though, that goes along the grass area. So it's like however long I want to make the grass area, right? It's gonna go along, and it's gonna probably be like this. It probably will end up stopping there, kind of like that. It will come out a little bit. And this is driveway right here. So it's like how I want this to look. It's like it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like it's like. Yeah. This is stupid. I'm not so sure if I can finish this actually. This is gonna be really difficult. this is how it's already being. But yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Well, this is actually not grass here. This would be like, it'd be like that in a sense. In a sense, it's like probably more like that. And there'd be another tree coming out of the rock here. The rock, oh no. Be another tree coming out of the rock. And compared to the driveway, I don't know how accurate it is. I think it's kind of accurate. Anyways, that'll be another tree. So that's what we're kind of looking like for borders, at least. And then this whole thing's going to be the driveway. Coming in, whatever. It's accurate. I'd say. I'd say it's accurate. It'll look better once I fix it. The grass patch. I don't think it's supposed to be symmetric like the grass either, so should be fine. Anyways, I want to compare the sidewalk. So like the sidewalk would kind of like something like that. And this kind of comes down to the sidewalk. Or in a sense, something more like this. That'd be the sidewalk. Or that'd be the sidewalk right here. That'd be like the curvature of it. That'd be like the curvature of the sidewalk, kind of. Curvature of it. Maybe kind of like that. And it'd curve all around. Yeah, this is difficult because it's more than just a house. That's the stupid part about it. It's not like you're just making a yard, you're making a plot, like an entire land thing. Because it's all kind of connected. All of it is like really connected. because this isn't. I mean, it doesn't really. It's not really supposed to look elevated here. That's the stupid part on it. It makes no sense. Back here, it's a cliff, right? Right here, right here, it's not even supposed to be a cliff. It's supposed to be straight. It's because Minecraft's a flat world. The rock. The rock. Oh no. Like, you can't really make a hill. Because it's not really a hill, in a way. In a way, it's not really one. That's the weird part. Oh my god, my controller's acting up now. Stupid. In a way, it's not like a hill. This part. But, let's see what you say. Yeah, I try to make it look good. I mean, if you want to know if the world's flat, look at Minecraft. uh, the whole world's flat. Look, I'm above the clouds now. Because I have to make sure, because the driveway is supposed to be the biggest, right? Like, it's supposed to be like really huge. It's supposed to go all the way, like. And that's the weird part. So this is like the end, right? The mailboxes are supposed to be here, technically. um, this curves, basically. This is just going to be like a circle, kind of. I'm just going to make that go, and that goes all the way to like till. It goes like that. Or maybe in a sense this is going to be like the road here. I want to use a different block for the road. So I don't confuse myself. I'll just use cobblestone for the road for now. So in a sense, this will be like the road. I know these are like placement blocks. I hope I don't want to make it like too ugly, or else it might just like discourage me, like what I'm making. This will be the road though. I'm gonna make it 3 wide, just to establish that it's thicker than the sidewalk. There we go. So that'd be the road technically. And it curve around the whole area. I'm getting rid of this. So that'll be the whole road, which means if this is the end of the house, right? If this is the end right here, how much room until we get the neighbor's area? Which would be supposed to be able to walk back this. I don't know. I want to just continue this, maybe this fence thing. Alright, wait, so if this is gonna be the length of the garage. I think I am gonna make the garage out of this material anyways. I think I'm gonna put shelves and stuff in it and make it more look wood and stuff like that. This cannot be the front door then. For obvious reasons. The front door is going to be more so, if that's the garage, the front door will be way past it because there's going to be another room. That's the thing. This is the inside now. It's right here. This is going to be the guest room technically. So let me just think. So we're coming in through here. I know we went to the yard, went back to the house, and now we're back to the house, went to the yard, going in circles. So this is the, let me just think, like, walking through the door. This is gonna be, look at the placement blocks. That's going to be a window right there. That's a window. Probably be more like that actually. That's a window. That's a sink. Which means that this is like the actual. So you come through here. No, this is kind of accurate. I can't lie. I can't lie. Like when I'm building this, I'm like, okay, I can tell what this is. Like looking at this right here, I can tell what it is. Like very much. I can very much tell what it is. How do I walk through here? This is a wall. Now I'm gonna look through my snap memory. Because I can't tell if this window is like directly. Just want to make sure. Where's the window? Oh, this house is gonna be so cool though. This is where the imagination really begins. Oh no, he didn't. I don't have everything saved. Oh no. Should I just walk downstairs and see? Oh man. It's not all saved. I think the window is. Yeah, there's a window here. This is where the hall starts for sure. For sure, you go through here. There's gonna be like a door here. You go through. Tight hallway, but which means the bathroom will have to be here. I'm gonna make it larger. Just because. Just because I know it's gonna have to be larger. The sink's gonna be there, which means the window will be here. We'll have a little bit of a space. Make 2 cabinets, probably. Which means the hall's gonna be double wide, which is more accurate. In my opinion, at least. Then this is gonna be like the whatever thing. I don't even know, the water heater. I don't know. No, it's not the water heater. It's no, it's something like that. It's something, I don't know, something stupid. Something probably useless behind a door. Okay, so it's gonna be that. Make it smaller. Walk-in. This is not gonna be the guest room anymore. Well, technically, it kind of is, but walk-in. This is the hall. The bathroom will start here. Bathroom will start here. I feel like that's too. It needs to be larger, or this needs to be like one smaller. No, I kind of like how big this is, though. That's the thing, because it is kind of. All right, I'm gonna make it one smaller. Oh wait, destroying the wrong thing. Come through here. This is the bathroom. Oh wow, it's the bathroom. Wow. The sink. Um, it's closed off. The sink would be more like that. Bathroom, which means that the shower will be like this. And we'll do this. It's not a bathtub, but it's the same. It's gonna take the same space. There's no bathtub in there. Alright, and we'll go like that. So that'd be the bathroom, which means that the hall would be, which means the guest bedroom will be like right here. It's gonna start. So this is gonna be like right here. You walk in. This will be the guest bedroom, which means the window is probably gonna be right here. Alright, we're making progress on this. It's not so bad now that we're actually filling out the house. Come through here. I'm thinking maybe I should find a mod. I don't know if you know what that is. It's basically like you download like additional stuff. I'm thinking that there might be like a paint mod where I can just paint over. I don't know. I'm sure it's somewhere, but you could just paint over stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. I feel like this is too big now. The bathroom is kind of supposed to be smaller. I feel it feels bad, like I'm limited in space, but this kind of like takes up stuff right here in a way. Um, yeah, so this will be like that. Um, go through the guest bedroom, which is gonna be how big? It'll probably be like this big. Right. Now just imagine like the bed here. I'm gonna actually let you decorate this area, but yeah, how do you like that? I'll let you decorate it since it is the guest bedroom. That'd be like the bed area or whatever. Um, you know, it's not supposed to be like that, kind of. Kind of supposed to walk. This whole thing is supposed to be. Yeah, hang on. It means this wall has to be longer. The hallway has to be longer. So that means the true house doesn't start till. Why? That's that. This is like. This is like when it starts. Is right here. I don't know what this wall is doing here. Forget this window for now. Okay, I gotta think. So this is like obviously like blah 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 blah. I'm walking through, or I'm walking through. I'm walking through. Okay, okay, yeah, I'm walking through. That's the bathroom. Then that means this is the room right here. This is where it starts, which means then this is like the actual. But no, the bathroom's too big. What's going on? It has to start right here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that works. So which means you come in through here, windows here. I just shifted everything over basically. And then we're going like that. Okay, and that's the foundation. Alright, you see how this is coming along, kind of? See how this is kind of coming along? I can see it. Alright, that's gonna be the window, which means the bed will be um, which means the bed will be the TV is gonna be like here. Maybe it's too small. This might have to get a little bit wider. I don't know. This feels smaller. Does this stick out more? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if this sticks out more than, well, obviously this isn't gonna be here now, because now what it's looking like is this is gonna have to look like it's coming all the way over here now. I'm not so sure if that's gonna look good now that I'm thinking about it. Which means you have all this to walk to the front door? No way. That's the walk to the front door. Is the garage way too big? It can't be this. It can't be too big. It can't be. The garage is big. It takes a huge part. Well, anyways, whatever. This is like this is like a closet here. This is like my weight bench or whatever. It's like my weight bench. Uh, or this is gonna be my. It's gonna be more like that. And the fan's gonna be here. The mats are gonna be on the ground or whatever. A lot of this is gonna just be bins back here, right? Then you come through here. This is a tight squeeze right here, kind of. You come through here. The whole bin stuff, and there's gonna be like boxes all the way up here and stuff like that. So bin stuff, right? This is gonna be the shelves. I got my lap machine. And then I got my other machine. I got my quad machine here. There we go. There we go. Is that too big? I don't even know. And then you got this giant. No, okay, the quad machine's gonna be here. Then you got this giant like pole thing here. No, it's just accurate. It's the gym, the garage is supposed to be like this. This just feels a little bit too small. This room feels a little bit too small. I gotta see if that like opens up. Okay, do you think it sticks out a little bit? If it was daytime, I could just go walk outside right now. Let me see if I can look through stuff. Yeah, I really just have. So I think this kind of sticks out a little bit. Oddly enough, I think that kind of sticks out. The window section kind of sticks out. I don't know how it looks in like the actual room. I can compare it to like, it might just stick out like this, honestly. Yeah, dude, you don't want to be digging around my house. Might fall into a hole. I think it's like this a little bit, at least from the outside perspective. It should be like this, and then it's looking normal. Anyways, that's that. Then the bed. It's not really supposed to be. No, okay, I guess that's accurate. Just put stuff there. The beanbag is gonna be like right here. I guess. Beanbag's gonna be like right here. And alright, so which means that this is like the entrance. And you have this wall. In which case, they have a video of me walking down the stairs or something. I think I have a video of me walking down the stairs in the safe chat. I just gotta find it. Yeah. I'm just studying my own house. Alright, so however big this is, it's gonna be this. Or that's gonna be more like that. Which means the ceiling is going to be, I think, like this. This is what I'm thinking for the ceiling. I think the ceiling is going to be like that. That is what I'm thinking. I think it's appropriate distance. It's for this room. What color is the ceiling though? Oh, I won't make it yet. I just want to get this right. Which means then the couch. So the couch is gonna be like here. The couch is going to be like that, literally. Wait, no, the couch is gonna be. The couch goes like this. What am I thinking? Couch is like that, which gives room for. Oh yeah, this is accurate. This is very accurate. So imagine I'm coming down the stairs. This is exactly what you see. This is exactly how it is. Do, 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 do. Beep, 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 beep. This is the refrigerator. It's a weird looking refrigerator. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I make something. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, oh, oh. Wait. Oh my gosh, wait. No, that's not. I'm not so sure if I can make that. Almost looks like something. Anyways, that's the refrigerator, I guess. That's the refrigerator. So it's the weird looking refrigerator. I'm trying to think now. This is gonna be difficult. That's that. Now you come over here. It's the refrigerator. Which means this is gonna be the end of the house, though, right here. So basically, this whole thing goes however far. Which means the TV has gotta be. That's pretty far for the TV. That's pretty far for the TV, I think. Make this a little bit closer. Either way, the TV is there on the wall. Then what's the distance between? This is gonna be a window. This is gonna be a window. Maybe we should start on the yard again. No. Okay, this is accurate, right? This is accurate. And then, which means that the outside door is probably going to be like right here, kind of like right there. So then we have all this for the kitchen. That's the fridge. Uh, so it looks more like the table. I'm trying to figure out table placement now. She messaged me. I can't tell. Okay, no. Um, it's like I grab something here, and like the table would be like kind of like right here. This is the fridge. You open it up. I'm gonna eat my. Alright. Oh, let me sit in the chair. Ooh, really. Let me sit in the chair. Wow. Two chairs over here. Okay. And that means this is like. It's just too wide though, because it's not. It's not like you get out the chair and have to go all the way over here. It's more like. It's more like this. It's more like that. It's closer too. In fact, this entire wall should be kind of. Makes me wonder, does this stick out then? It really shouldn't. I'm gonna make the table longer. That's what I'm gonna do. That's more like it. Get up. Squirrels are gonna be here. Though I can record it from here though, so it's technically kind of more like, it's more like here. I feel like it should be closer. That's too big. Yeah, that's way too big. This is good, it's just, it's kind of, it just has to be closer. But it can't be too far from this. Makes me believe that this is too wide. No way I made it. No way. No way I made something too wide. There's no way. Just, this is kind of like, this table is kind of supposed to be like closer. I mean, I guess it's not really supposed to be closer, I guess. It's fine there. It really is, I guess. But this, now I gotta figure out if the table is in with the other stuff. I don't know how this part looks, but this kind of is supposed to come around like this. And this is like the wine cooler. It's like the wine cooler shelves here. This is like that. Like trying to imagine it. It's gonna be like a microwave here. It's like a microwave. Then it kind of just. Right? And this is like a giant window right here. though. I feel like it should be bigger than that, but I don't know. No, that's actually good. And then, you sit there, there's the table. In a sense, that's exactly how it is. That is exactly how it is. Come through here. Come through here. Which means something here, and the stairs will have to be like right here. Or walk through here. There has to be a closet here. It's gonna have to be like that. Closet will be like that in a way. It can honestly be like that though. Walking. And then it makes you step up one step. Oh wait. Oh no, this is confusing now. Because there's a step here. I could just do a slab. Oh man, there's my mess up stuff. This might just mess things up. There's like one step that you have to like come down here. And then, yeah. There's like another step here, in a sense. And this will be like this. And this is probably the wood I'll be using. Come up. This, and this will be like... The front door is going to be like right here. And this is going to have to get elongated. The stairs are going to start. The stairs are gonna start like right here. Yeah. And this is gonna be like that. And then it's gonna have to come up like this. Alright, I think we might be good with the stairs. Anyway. Which means my room's gonna be right here. My room's gonna be right here. But okay, so if this is the roof technically, I want to change the floor, so I think it's gonna have to be, no, this is good. That's gonna be good. That's the roof for that. Oh, this is gonna change. I don't know. And this is the upstairs. Technically the hall. This is the hall. So I gotta just imagine that this goes somewhat all the way out somewhere. This is such an abstract building. You know, when you make houses, you do not make the stairs as you're making when you haven't even finished like the whole layout of it yet. That's not how you make houses. This is not how you make them at all. I haven't even made the foundation of the fencing yet and stuff like that. Oh man. Oh wait, I wonder where the peanuts are. Oh, they're right here. I'm trying to like think. There's a window here. I think there's another window here. There's a window there. It's like that. I don't know if there's a window here. I forget. No, there is. There's like a window there. It's kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, there's no cows living in the house. This is like complicated. This is extremely complicated. The house essentially starts like here and whatever. Oh my gosh. what's here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I know like the dining room is like that, technically. The dining room, you can walk in here and there's like, that's the table's supposed to be like this at least. It's gonna be, I'm gonna make it longer. It's gonna be like that. Or maybe it should be like, give it some room. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. Go like that. On my way. Go like that. What is this? What is this supposed to be here? A palm tree? Or something? I don't even know what I'm doing. That's the stairs. Come over. You can see that from the balcony. Walk up and come back down. I'm trying to think what's exactly here. I don't know. I know it's like the railing. To some extent. I'll just do that to compensate for the railing. Which that is accurate. That is the wall there. There's the wall. Where the railing? I think it's just gonna be. I think it's literally just. Something like that. I think it's literally just a step down. Yeah, that is what it is. You step down into like that. Or should it be like a step like this? That's probably what it should be. More like, I don't know how long this is going to be. This is like the hall. It's coming along. If you haven't fallen asleep. Okay, so you come down like that. Just trying to get the layout. Just don't know how much bigger everything's going to be. Okay, so the front door has to be this. The front door has to be here. That's the front door. That'll be the front door. That's the front door. come out through here. That's going to be a window. The Christmas tree was here. If you want to know what the Christmas tree was, right here. Christmas tree was, and the Christmas tree goes right here. There's really nothing in this area except it's just really high. It's just really high, really, really high. And then there's a wall here. So that means my bathroom is right under the, yeah, which is accurate. That will be the ceiling, that's right. Okay. Which means this is my bathroom right here. So this is how big my bathroom is going to be. Well, not entirely. Come walking up. This is going to be like something, the railing or whatever. This will be like the railing. Which means alright, let's just start with my room. Right here, something like that. I don't know. Which means the railing. This is like the laundry basket. I'm like trying to remember like how the upstairs looked. It was something like that. This is, I mean, it's coming along kind of. So this is essentially how much we got for the, yeah, we're gonna need a much longer backyard than I didn't have it set. So this is like the length of the house, which is pretty good actually. The length is gonna be like, it's actually gonna come out through here. I think it's gonna be like all the way here. Like that. Oh, it's something like that. That means this is a long, which is, oh my gosh, it's not that big though. This is much bigger than it actually is right here. This spacing, but it kind of forces the garage is supposed to be this big, which in return kind of forces this to match it better, kind of. I don't know. We'll see. I might not want to do this all today, honestly. Oh man. I mean, look at how nice these ones came along pretty nice. This house came along pretty nice. The Arizona one and the Massachusetts one came along really nice. So this one's gonna be a project though. I can already tell. You have this right here. All right, yeah, this is the fireplace right here, which is underneath the TV. So this is technically gonna be like brick or something. I don't know. Something like that. It's just gonna let me know later on. That'll have to be something. There's a window here. I think there's like small windows here or something like that. There's a window here. And there's another small window here. Something like that. There's no window here. And there are windows for the door. That's the weird thing. So this can be kind of like the door here. Or this will be like the windows for the door. You come out. It's like, I feel like the rest of this is like elevated or something. Let me just think about how this is going to work. See, I need to know how this looks. I feel like this area is messing me up or something. This, on the other hand, walk up the stairs. This has to be the railing, which means this is the laundry basket, kind of. I just want to place it. I'll just let me know. This is the laundry basket. There's going to be railings here. There's going to be a railing there. That's right. This might stick out just for the roof more. I think that might be how it works. This, because I think there's stuff here. Yeah, that's right. It has to be. Because there's a window here. So this has got to be filled in one way or another. So if that's a laundry basket, then that means this does like kind of start here. So maybe my bathroom is also, it's here. It's more here and here than just this entire room, because it's also the hall, which is interesting. It's the railing, the laundry basket. It's the railing, which means this is going to be like cabinets. Cabinets. How long do I want to make that? And then this is where it really starts. So this is my bathroom here too. This is essentially my bathroom right here. is my bathroom. It's laundry. Cabinets. Coming through here is my bathroom. Walking through here. How big is it going to be though? How big can it be? This is like the tub. I guess this would be like the shower and the tub. Or essentially this would be like that. And right next to it is like the bathroom. Yeah. And then the sink can be like right here. Because it is a small bathroom. The sink's right here. So it really is just kind of going to be this small. Wow, yeah. Which it kind of is. So that's the bathroom. And then I come out. This is going to be a rug. Bathroom come out. This is the room. This is probably going to be like a closet, I think. I think that's the closet. And alright, let me look at the video now. I have to pull up the video. See how accurate I can really be now. Alright, so the bathroom door is going to be there, then that means that this door will be here. There'll be a door here. Alright, so it's like, yeah, that's right. That would be right. This means the ceiling will be, right? That's how high we're looking for the ceiling, which is good. I think that's actually pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I won't be cramped here. Yeah, that's pretty good for a ceiling. That's what I was also worried about. That's the ceiling. Yeah, it works. It'll work. This looks like a mess. This looks like some like Hello Neighbor DIY house. Got red palm trees. So this is gonna be a room 2. Um, it's gonna be more like that. And this will be like its own challenge probably too. With all this right here. Dang, so this hallway is wide, I guess. I guess the hallway kind of has to be wide a little bit. I'm gonna finish the downstairs and we're going on the upstairs. Just to make sure the layout is like completed. This is, you see the image. You see the, I gotta find out when does this roof become super high. Log in my bathroom, shower. No, I might just use blocks for the, I'll probably like use my idea will probably be like something like this. And this will be just covered like shelves and stuff. Kind of like something like this because it's important to me that the shower works. Kind of like this. The shelves, I guess. Well, no. That kind of works. Kind of works. Then that's where the shower will come out of. Which means that this is just going to be like, I don't know how tall. I don't really need to decide on the roof portion yet, at least. And that's that. And this is this. And then I could make this one more out, I think. Potentially. I don't know. Going through here. Oh, I just gotta find out, like, where my room starts. It's annoyingly good. Oh, okay, good. At least you say something like that. I mean, you see it. It's, it's the layout so far, right? It's not like you see the image of it, like what I'm actually building here. It's the layout so far. I could probably build you an actual house. Let's see, if I was building a house from scratch, there'd be none of these problems. But because I'm trying to make it accurate, like to like the real thing, that's when it like becomes really, really difficult. Um, yeah, I'm trying to figure out where my room starts, but I can't decide that. In the video, it's too fast when I'm walking. There's the railing, there's the bathroom. Okay, so there really isn't that much space between the bathroom and this room. And this room, there really isn't that much space between it. It's like right next to it, I guess. Dang, this room's weird because it comes in at like an angle. It comes in like the door would be like right here. And then my room would be like literally right here. This is like what it's gonna be like. Huh. Okay, it's kind of weird. I think about it. Okay. If you're leaning towards architecture as a major, you should build this. You should come here. Take the controller from me. I don't want to do this part. uh, yeah, dang. Like, there's really not that much room between. This is like the difficult spot part. I might have to come up with like a new mirror idea. I have to come up with like a new like closet idea. I don't know, for this to kind of work. So it comes like that, and this is the room. So it's built into like the room. It's like, and the room starts here, kind of. This is kind of like coming through here, which means this is going to be like the wall. And now I can actually look around my bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is like, I can kind of look around and like see how like it's gonna be. You kind of get a sense of. Okay, there's not a wall here, obviously. Obviously, my room's bigger than that. See, I'm like looking into my. This is the like breaking the fourth wall kind of part. This is me breaking the fourth wall. Because I'm like looking around my room, like now imagining that it's. So you come in through here. So it's more like this. Whoosh, whoosh. This is kind of like. See, this is kind of supposed to be open a little bit more. I don't know. You can't really get it accurate. But anyways. So, and then this is like. So how big is my mirror gonna be? Probably gonna be like that big, and then I'm not going to fill all this in. Maybe I'll play Fortnite later on. This might have to be 2 parts, but we made good progress right now. I might finish this up after do after I do all of this. So this is my bedroom. Does it look accurate? Okay, wait. So my bed is going to be like right here. My bed is gonna be like right here. or more like right here. Right? No, see, it can't be like. I might have to make a bigger bed just to like make it work. And then, okay, there's like a wall here. Okay, this is like. That's like that. Then this is obviously gonna be like my closet. Like the mirror. Like, just pretend this is like my closet right here. Like that. This is where my bat is. And then this is not going to work. Because my window should be here. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. My window is supposed to be, so this is supposed to be larger of a room. Or like longer of a closet. Dang. I'm gonna have to make this longer. So this window is supposed to be right here, technically. So the window is supposed to be right here, which means the rest of this is my bedroom right here. But I don't want it to look freakishly long, right? I don't think I can make it look freakishly long. Oh, wait, what? Okay. So the window is supposed to be looking out like that. So that's the wall then. That's the wall. So this is my bedroom right here. Okay, I think I fixed it. That's long. That's really big though. There we go. Dang, my bedroom is not this big though. That's the problem. Can always like try to make a longer looking bed to compensate. That'd be like the bed, the thing, the closet, the bat, and then I have this whole section which is pretty big, I guess. But it's gonna look so much weird because this room is gonna have to be this long too. Because these kind of like match each other a little bit. And this room is just giant, basically a giant square as well. And there'll be a smaller window here. How does this look though? For my bedroom, I guess. Kinda, this section, okay, so technically, game setup, chair, I'll actually be able to like put everything in here now though. This will be like, that weird looking lamp will be here. This will be the window. My carpet will be here. There'll be carpet all around here. How do you think about my bedroom? This is where I'm playing right now. Technically, I'm supposed to be playing right here. Oh, let me look to the side. Oh my gosh. The fans. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, so there's gonna be a fan here. There's gonna be a fan here. You know what? I might just make the fans now because they're an important part. The fans are extremely important. Okay, so there's gonna be a fan here. There's gonna be a fan here. There's gonna be a fan here. Here we go. Oh wait, and we did orange for the fans, didn't we? Yeah. Fan there. This is kind of like a box fan. I might change that. Just it'll look more like this. That's what the fan looks like. There's the fan. So this is where I'm playing. I have 3 fans and they're always on. There's one right next to me or like right behind me. There's one right here. There's one right here. That's the fan. I can get the rest of this room now. Which means that this is going to be way different. This, not way different. This closet's just going to be way longer. Like that. Walk in here. This is way too big for this bedroom. It is not supposed to be this big. I'm going to have to shrink the size of this bedroom. maybe, here's the thing, maybe what I will end up doing is maybe I'll make the wall, see, because this is technically supposed to be gray, right? Maybe I'll start making like the colors of the walls looking like more, because we got room, right? There's definitely room to do this. Just so it pushes more everything a little bit more enclosed. So I'll actually do like the color of my room, which is gray. Which is gray. Right, hang on, let me turn my flashlight on. It is gray. Yeah. Yeah, it's gray. That's so stupid. So silly. Yeah, so, and I'll probably leave the window, but like everything else is like this can be gray here too, since they're both the same like color. Then maybe I'll just make this a little bit thicker along the edge. This will be gray. I can like nail my room right now probably, which maybe I will. Maybe I'll finish out my room just to see like the finished product of something. This will be like that. I'll like turn it over, like try to see. There we go. Then like the rest of this can be, oh, this is gonna be great too. Right, yeah. So this now it's starting to look more like my room. Oh wait, I don't think this can be kind of, this can't be really gray here. I could just, you know what I can do? I can go like this. So the closet really starts there. No way, because this closet ends at like my bed, or my bed's a little bit longer than the closet actually. So that can be like that, which means this can be like, what are the colors on the outside walls? Let me see this video. I'm not too sure the color on the outside of my room. Yeah, no, it's tan. So the inside is gray, but the actual is more tan. So I'd have to like go like that. There we go. Like that. Well, this is also, because it's gonna be like the wall there, I guess. Which, let's be real, it's not even a wall here. It's just my bedroom at the end of the hall. But like, okay, wait, my room should probably realistically start here. Not here. The door should technically be here. Which means I'm gonna just shed this so it looks a little bit better. Which means it's gonna be like this. Can I get in this room like that though? How could this be? See, that's the confusing thing. It's like the thing starts like it's supposed to be like a corner, like a, I guess kind of like that. Um, and you'd walk in like this. That's what it'd be, I guess. Walk in like that. Yeah. That's like that. My room's like this, I guess. Dang, it kind of sucks. It's kind of, because it's not like that. It's more like, now I'm really shortening the room. I'm really shortening it. No, I'm not doing that. I like the length of this room for me. Maybe it's because it's just my room, but I don't know. This is the room. Walk in. See, I don't like this. I don't like that there. I don't like that there anymore. This is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's my door. Walk in. As soon as you walk in, it's like this wall is supposed to be. I guess it'll just be like that. It'll be something like that, yeah. Playing Minecraft. It'd be like that. But my wall is not that big. But my wall's not that big. Oh, I'm turning off my PlayStation. Okay, I'm getting off. Okay. Good night. Basically. Basically how it is. Oh, let me go see the other room. Yeah, this will be complicated too, because this will be a giant closet somehow. The bed's gonna be here. The window's kind of supposed to be like right here. That's like the complicated part. But now the yeah, it's it's gonna have to be remodeled somehow. I don't know how to do it and be faithful to the game. Maybe I'll go like this. Maybe the room will really start here. In that way. It's technically supposed to be like it's gonna be a lot of like vacant spaces now. Maybe I'll go like that. Maybe I'll shorten the room. I'll shorten the room. That's weird. There, so oh wow, I'm playing Minecraft. Oh my gosh, wow. So my room's great. I don't like that though. Oh my gosh. No, I don't even want my room to be like. There we go. See, that's more accurate. But then the room will start. I'll probably have to make like that. That's the wall, but then that's this whole thing. I guess your window will be more like that. Yeah, that can work too. But still, you have like this giant closet. And then the bed can be like here. It's way too big though. It is way too big. I might have to make the beds comically like different. Like comically big just to like match the room a little bit better. Because there's nothing else in this room, by the way. That's the stupid part. Um, yeah, that's annoying. I don't think I'll finish this. I think I'm gonna switch to Fortnite or something. But we did good progress for this at least. Somewhat. I think I should just do like the back and like the foundation, like the fencing. Since I think that's like a guaranteed or something like that. Like that's guaranteed to not be changed. Yeah. This is I mean guess this will be like that there. We'll just put that like that's the fan there. And this will just be like that. Kind of like, yeah, maybe I'll just switch to Fortnite. I'll just stream that. I mean, that kind of works too. I mean, the room, it's an accurate room. Like, it's accurate. Like, this is how it looks. And I think I will just make the bed look different. Like, I think I will make the bed 3 wide, probably like that. I'll probably do the same thing like that for this. I'll probably make the bed 3 wide. I'll probably make it like, probably make the bed 3 wide. This is just much bigger than it should be. And it's like, I don't want it to be, I don't want the room to look like this. See, this, it can't be like a tunnel to look in. It just needs to be something basic. I don't know why it doesn't work like that. There's the door, there's my wall. This is the walk in. It's gonna be the same wall. It's just a big room for no reason. Like, okay, so this room is supposed to be the biggest technically. This is supposed to be like all the way. This is going to have to be like all the way out here because it's going to be a window here. So technically, this is how big this room is going to be, and it's gonna take like, it's gonna have to be like this. Kind of messes up again too. Yeah, I'll have to plan some of this more out or whatever some other time. I'm not doing this. It's a geometric nightmare. Like literally, I'm gonna have to bulldoze this down again, probably. Gonna have to change the entire garage out because this is supposed to be, I might even have to redo this entire second floor just to raise like the roof a little bit because I think it's gonna look stupid if I just take this out. I think it should be. So technically, the floor should probably be more like right here. But then it's gonna look more stupid because then you're gonna have this extremely high roof. So you can't have that. You can't have that for the roof. There's just no way. So I might just have to have it come like this. And then this is the window. And this will be the roof. But wait, no. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. This is supposed to be open. This is supposed to be like an attic section. Yeah, this is the complicated part. This room's supposed to be higher. The stairs are supposed to take it higher. That's the problem. The roof's not supposed to change, but the stairs are supposed to take it way higher, probably. I'm probably gonna have to take the stairs higher. Either that or I have to change the garage, just this part, make it lower. Can I even do that? That might be the better option, to make just the shape of this lower. That might be. I'm just destroying that, just so I know for next time. I have to change that. Oh. I'll fit the garage. If I have to remake anything, I'd probably remake the garage. Because I'd fit the garage where it would need to be. When, contrary to the rest of this, which will just be there's a window. This is gonna have its own like patio thing too, coming out. That's gonna have this little thing too coming out. Whatever. I don't know. This is gonna have to be and there's a side section here with fences. So this is gonna, so if that's the front door, this is going to have to be something like opening the gate. The gate technically. This will be technically the gate. That comes out here. This is the shed, or something like that. There's going to be like a bunch of weeds there. The lemon tree would be right here then. Which means the golf course will probably be somewhere here. Probably be more like here. So this will have to be stretched out more. And the TV will be the Wii TV there. This will come out here. The grill might actually be like right here. This will be stretched out more. Wait, no. Those are palm trees, that's right. Okay, so the fence will come out all the way through here. So that means the grill area will probably be like right here. Yeah, that's accurate. And the fence will be right here. And come out through here because it's tight. And then maybe the grill. It's going to be the hot tub, like right here. Yeah. This would be Alright, that's what we have so far. What do you think? What do you think of it? This is what we have so far. What do you think? What do you think? Probably for what it's worth, I think it's, pretty good actually. I think it's pretty good. The window will actually see some of this though. So like you can walk over here. It will honestly, it'll probably be, this will probably still be up. You love it. You're emotionally attached to this one. Yeah, this is my house. This is a problem though right here. This is so wide and I don't know how I'm gonna make it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to make this pole thicker. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna make it thicker because there's gonna be like two of them here. So there's gonna be like one there and like another one here. I think I'm just gonna make it thicker, and that'll like kind of help. That'll make it look like it's more narrow a little bit. You come through here, go through. The door might be changing here a little bit. This might change a little bit here, depending on it, but it's it's accurate. Like I could tell it's my house. I could tell that's the house. This is gonna be like a fire. This might have to be open a little bit, right? This will be like, because there's gonna be fire in there, like that. I don't know, there's not really like a problem of this being too wide. It's just, it's not this wide. This is like a car could fit through here, which you can't have it. I mean, this is wider. This is as wide as this garage right here, which is not accurate. So this, I mean, walking through it is not supposed to be that wide. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna look at outside this area, because it's this area that kind of messes me up a little bit. And this room is gonna be a little bit difficult too. But that's it for now. Let me do a tour, just to like look at what I've built upon. That's what I built upon. I'll make it work. It won't be like the worst thing ever. Oh, toothbrush. Oh, that's not my room. That's right, this is my room. Oh man. Oh wow, I wonder what I'm gonna play today. Oh, let me look outside. Oh wow, they're doing construction again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe I'll work some of it, maybe off stream or something. I don't know. But that's how much I'm gonna do for now for that. Alright, 1 minute, I'll be back.